so ugly. I don't know if you've heard of my last few videos, but multiple times I've mentioned that I was afraid to take my acrylics off, and I literally spent a few hours, I don't know if you can see that good, I spent a few hours sticking them into acetone and filing them and everything, and I just cannot do it. I got this hand off the other day, it took me hours. This one, I'm too scared now because I ripped this nail. It gives me like nails on a chalkboard vibes, and I can't. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but just, I'm just letting you know that that's the situation with them. Anyway, today I am going to be brushing the mic casually, slowly and gently brushing the mic while giving you reminders. I only have 4 reminders that if you're watching this video, you're meant to be watching, you're meant to hear this, and I know all the time videos say that, but like intuitively I am priming this video for you to be clicking on it and to really be taking in what I am about to say. Like I said, only 4 reminders, okay? And I might add on when I am talking about them. But I just want you to shut your eyes and be as open as possible to accept these reminders as a truth. If you don't want to accept it as a truth, that is okay too, but these are just very general reminders that I feel like everyone needs to hear and know. So let's just begin with reminder number 1. People will only bring you to the level that they are on. So if someone is bringing you down, it is because they are on that level. They are on that low negative vibration and feel the need to bring others down to that level. And if people are bringing you up, if someone is encouraging you and supporting you, it is because they are on a certain level and they want to bring you up to that level. We can only bring people to the level that we're on. So I cannot bring you up if I am not up. I cannot bring you down if I am not down there. So if someone is rude to you, if someone is being mean and not believing in you and making fun of you and saying rude things to you and bringing you down, it is because they are projecting their insecurities onto you and trying to bring you down to their level. Let me dive a little bit deeper into that, even though I'm sure that you understand, and really take that in as a truth, okay? So, I'm sorry if you hear the cars in the background. Oh wait, I think that's a plane. Let's say I'm on a certain vibration, right? Let's say I have a very low vibration. Let's say that I am upset at how my life is going. I am insecure. I do not like what I'm doing. And I'm just disappointed in myself. When I see other people chasing their dreams, when I see other people doing the things that they desire, when I see other people that are happy, I am going to get jealous, okay? And I am going to be so disappointed in myself that I feel like I need to dim other people's light because my light there's a quote by Buddha, and I kind of forget what exactly it is, but you cannot fight anger with poison. That is not it. That is not it. Something about poison, something about anger, and yeah, forget about that. I forget that quote. But just remember everything I just said, and let's get on to the next reminder. I have it on my phone. Let me just look. I can barely even do tapping because my nails are horrible. Okay. Next reminder. The past does not equal the future. Okay? Okay, just breathe that one in. It's a great reminder because we might not like our past, and we think that the past repeats itself, and although that's a very common myth, it's a common thing that everyone says, and although sometimes as a collective it may be true because people don't wake up or become conscious enough to change the future, but the past does not equal the future. And which I guess I'll just combine another reminder, which is that the present moment is the only thing that exists. So, with that being said, the past is only a memory. Okay? It is a thought. This is like an Alan Watts quote. It's a thought arising now. The future is a thought arising now, an anticipation arising now, and the past is a memory arising now. Why doesn't the past equal the future? Why is that true? Well, first off, the past has already happened. It's already gone. And the only reason it is not gone is because we hold it within our mind, our subconscious mind. We have a program, and the past has created these beliefs, and the program are the beliefs that, anything that has happened in your past, that is the truth. If, someone rejected you, it means that you might have a belief that future people are going to reject you or not love you the way that you want to be loved because a person in the past didn't love you the way that you wanted to be loved. You might believe that the future equals heartbreak, and although in some cases that may be true because people pass, things happen sometimes that might break our heart, but it doesn't have to, the past circumstance does not have to be the same as a future circumstance. Let's say, for example, someone broke my heart in the past. I am now in a relationship, and I might have a belief that he's going to break my heart because it happened in the past. But the past does not exist anymore. It is only a memory, and I have the choice and the power to control this present moment and to be so present in every moment, to be present so that the future does not have to equal the past. We can only do that by becoming present, by detaching from our thoughts. And our thoughts, I guess this is another reminder. Wow. When I start talking about it, I just keep going. But here's a great one. Okay, and this might be hard to grasp, but your thoughts are also not you. Your thoughts are a program, okay? And just like the stomach digests, and the feet walk, and the lungs breathe, your mind thinks. We all have crazy, irrational thoughts that are absolutely insane, okay? spiral into negative thoughts. And those thoughts tend to correlate to the past because the past equals the beliefs, the program in our mind. But the past does not equal the future, because if you just observe your thoughts, you can understand, like, oh, that's not true. And you take control in this present moment. And when you do that, beautiful things unfold. And the future doesn't exist either, because in every moment, it's only this present moment. And then in the next moment, it's this present moment. Right now, we're just in this blank slate, creating every single moment. And all we have is our mind that is on the time structure, you know? Like, we know of time, and it's a human construct to make life organized, but truly, like, get rid of all time, and the only thing that is this. Just me and you right now, talking, relaxing, and vibing. And the past is completely gone. It is completely gone. It only lives in our mind. And if we're not our thoughts, then the future does not equal our thoughts, our past. We can change that in any moment, okay? And you do not have to keep holding on to any guilt, shame, painful memories from the past. It happened. It's done. And you can decide to heal and let go and renew yourself and let go of all of that guilt, let go of all of that shame and anger and resentment. Let go of it because it is gone. And right now, we're chilling, you know? And that leads me into the next reminder, which is the last reminder, but within this reminder, I might give other reminders. So, just like the last one. Next, nobody, okay? Nobody is perfect. Perfection is an illusion. Everyone has their own struggles. So, perfection. We all feel like we're chasing it sometimes. We compare ourselves. We look down on ourselves. We try the hardest we can and still never feel good enough. We feel like we have to look this way, act this way, talk this way, don't do this, do that. We have this program of perfection, and we're chasing something that doesn't exist. And with that being said, we also see people, like, you know, on social media, and it looks like they're living the perfect life. They're doing the things that you want to be doing. They look the way that you want to look. And we then beat ourselves up because we feel like we should be something other than what we are. That is just an illusion. I get sensitive talking about this one because one of the biggest struggles that I've had is self-love, and I have compared myself so much and beat myself up for the way that I looked, for the way that I was. I never felt good enough. Never. And to this day I'm still learning, but I've healed a lot around perfectionism and feeling like I have to be perfect or say the perfect thing, do the perfect thing. But everyone is struggling in their own way despite what you see. If you feel left behind, so does the person that you look up to. When we chase perfectionism, it's always the next best thing. We go on a shopping haul to try to feel good about ourselves, to try to look a certain way and make others happy. We want to be liked, so let's say we go shopping. We buy the clothes, we buy the makeup, we buy everything that we feel will solve this void within ourselves and we think that it something that would solve the problem. But it's always the next best thing, because you cannot fill a void by changing everything outside of yourself. The only way you can fill it is by going within and healing that part of yourself. By practicing the idea that no one's perfect, and you do not have to be perfect. And in your imperfections is where your perfection is. And that's probably the hardest one to take in. I don't know, because your thoughts not being you. Some people have like a identity with their thoughts, which is very limiting, but this reminder might be the hardest to accept, because we see some people online and they seem so happy with everything that they have, and we feel as if they don't struggle, because when they have the money, they'll be happy. When they have the place where they live, when they have the person that they love, they will be happy. But it's all a mass illusion to make you never feel good enough. It is a marketing scheme, like even on TV, like you have to get this product, because if you don't, then you will, have this, have that. Like everything is just marketing to make us feel not worthy as we are right now. A reminder that you are worthy as you are right now. Okay? You do not have to change anything about yourself to make you perfect, because perfection doesn't exist. No matter what, it does not exist. And chasing that will be an endless race, and comparing yourself as well, because there will always be someone else, there will always be something else. And like, you may think that when you have this, you'll be satisfied. For example, I've always wanted, I'm just gonna give a little background, I've always wanted 1,000 subscribers, and when I have that done, I am set, I'm good to go. And it's like, I get that, and then I want more. I want bigger community, I want this, I want that. I don't feel like I'm good enough, I don't feel like I'm doing good enough. I'm comparing myself, I'm comparing my growth. I'm feeling like I'm growing slow compared to this person, and not even just with that. There's many things, like not feeling like you look good enough. I was recently in LA, and let me tell you the insecurities that came up within myself. Everyone looked like they were something big. The outfits, it kind of seemed like, in the places that I went in LA, kind of seemed ego. In the way that you look, it's like a competition, superior levels based on how you dress, your makeup, everything. And I felt things coming up within myself, that insecurities, like my shoes, I had white Vans, and they hurt the back of my feet, the back of my ankles so bad that I had to wear my tennis shoes like the whole weekend. And I felt just like I did not look good. I didn't look enough. And like, you can do so much healing around this topic, and I've done a lot of healing, but there's still a constant healing cycle, because we're always getting, persuaded, and we're always getting swayed into feeling like we're just not good enough. We compare ourselves. And so when I was in LA, I was just feeling like I need to look better, and I was getting so in my head over the way that I looked, over the way that I dressed, and for what? That feeling will never be healed unless, because I can change my outfit, change this, change that, but that void will never be filled unless I do that to myself, unless I look myself right in the mirror and tell myself, Haley, you are good enough as you are. And nothing will be able to solve that. No clothes, no makeup, no this, no that. let's say I do. And then I decide, you know what? How else can I cover up this thorn? I need to put a cast over it. And so I put a cast over it so that nothing can touch it. Nothing can hurt it. And I live my life, and then all of a sudden, I can't shower because you can't shower with the cast. So I put a bag over it. Bag breaks. Cast breaks. And let's say I'm just, it's starting to get more uncomfortable. I'm adjusting my room. I'm adjusting the cast. I'm trying not to get the cast wet. I put a bag. The bag breaks. I am adjusting my life. Oh, sorry. Let me mic brush a little bit. I'm adjusting my life because of this thorn. But nothing is solving the problem. It still hurts. It hurts just as it is. Even if I bump it, yeah, it makes it hurt worse, but the thorn itself is hurting. And so we try to adjust our life around a thorn, when in reality that will never solve the problem. The only way to solve it is to take that thorn out. And then I won't have to adjust my life. Take it out. And it may bleed a little bit. It may hurt. It may hurt to go within. It may hurt to try to solve self-esteem problems, self-esteem issues, and it may bleed. But healing is a process. It bleeds, you put a band-aid over it. You wait some time, you put some Neosporin in. You take care of it, and eventually it heals. And then you won't have to adjust your life anymore. All the right situations will fall right into place. So, once we stop chasing perfectionism and accept ourselves as we are now in this present moment, because the future and the past do not exist. So once we let go of the past and the shame and the guilt and the anger and all of the things that we have experienced, once we let go of that and we take that thorn out, we put a band-aid, we take care of ourselves and heal the void within ourselves, then we won't need anything outside of us to fill that void. That void will be never ending. Perfectionism is a void, and it will never be healed because it's an illusion. I hope I'm making sense. I'm kind of like in a mind. These reminders I need to hear myself, and I hope that you are resonating. I hope that those are the only reminders I had. Because those are the things that I also needed to hear, and I just feel like if you're still watching up to this point, you needed to hear as well. And everything I'm saying to you is, there's not a right and a wrong, there's not a truth, and there's only one truth, and the truth is light. So if everything I'm saying feels like a weight is being lifted and you are feeling lighter, you are feeling better, you are feeling love, that is the truth. Love is the only truth. Love and light. Everything else is ego. Thoughts are ego. Thoughts weigh you down. People can weigh you down. People can bring you down. People can project their insecurities and bring you down. But remember, only to the level that they are on. And that is it for all the reminders that I have for you today. If you really liked them, let me know in the comments below the one that you needed to hear the most. And do not forget to like this video, because if you like it and you comment, I see that you like it, and so I can do it another one in the future. I actually think I really like these, and I might make it a thing. Just 4 simple, I think that was 5 though. 5 simple reminders for you, and let me know if you want more. These nails need off. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I don't even know what to do. I might just dip them in acetone every day until they eventually just peel off, because they're not even, I'm scraping them off, they're not even coming off. And I'm just so scared